$25,000. That's how much money a local group in Wisconsin raised today to help women fighting breast cancer. Nearly 350 people took part in the Lori Soderlund Memorial Fish and Chicks fundraiser and ice fishing tournament in Iron River. This is the 15th year for the annual event. The fundraising effort began when Lori Soderlund was diagnosed with breast cancer. Soderlund passed away in 2020, but friends and supporters have carried on the tradition. Money raised goes towards what's known as compassion care that helps provide wigs, scarves, gas cards, hotel stays for people needing to travel for treatment, and other expenses that are not directly related to medical care costs. Now, organizer Carrie Winningham explains why providing these items can make such a difference in a cancer patient's life.
Some of these things that just emotionally are draining on an individual when they are diagnosed with something like this, and can just help make their lives a little bit easier, a little less stressful.
The event coincides with Free Fishing Day in Wisconsin, so participants did not need a license to take part. The biggest fish caught was 42 inches long. $20,000 will go to compassion care efforts at Essentia, and $5,000 will go toward North Lakes Community Clinic in Iron River.